Make sure we're live everywhere. Okay, I see you on Twitch. I see you on YouTube. It won't let me change the settings on YouTube. I don't know why, but whatever. I'm not really using that one yet. Okay, go on over here. Can we get the chat up? There we go. Fantastic. Got all that. Alright. Should be good. I believe. Let me make sure this is. There we go. Gotta get the TikTok one ready too. Even though I'm still salty. Still a salty lady. Maybe there'll be a turnaround soon. Who knows? Maybe TikTok will be kind again. But it sure ain't right now. Okay, looking good so far. Looking good. Just checking everything. Make sure we're ready before we go live on the big boy. That isn't a big boy anymore. It's a mean boy. But we still gotta stream on it because that's where all my doodlers are. Can't abandon my doodlers in TikTok land. Alright, let me make sure this is centered. Okay. Alright. I guess we're ready. I guess we're ready to start on TikTok too. That way I can notify the doodlers. I wait to notify until I'm live everywhere. But sometimes I like when people join on Twitch first so I could talk with them so they get extra content. Because you guys are cool. But not today. We gotta just get started, baby. Alright, let me get this a little more centered here. So right there should work. Alright. TikTok time. Can't say Twitch anymore. Can't say YouTube anymore. Goodbye words. Hello, Purple App and YT. Let's do it. I do like that TikTok gives you a countdown. Why is the screen so dark? Why are you so dark? Don't be so dark. Okay, I guess it's just gonna be a little, maybe that's better on people's eyes, but I don't know why it's so dark. It wasn't before I started streaming. Alright. Let's notify the doodlers. Panda! What's up, Panda? Look at you over there in Purple Land. About to notify the doodlers. There we go, we did it. And I did the TikTok link too, so that everybody can get there. How dare you? I'm gonna mean glare at you. Alright, get ready. That's what you get, Panda. How did that feel? I hope you learned your lesson. Alright, Panda, you got a warm-up doodle idea for me since you're here first? What you got? Any ideas? About to doodle it up. I missed 2 whole doodle days, dude. Dude, life's been very chaotic this week. It's very chaotic today, but I couldn't. A door? You gotta give me more to work with than that, Panda. Just a door? Oh, Lord. Why do you do that sound when you do not need to do that sound? I really hate that it does that for email. It'll make the notification. I've been getting emails all day. It hasn't made that sound once. And as soon as I start streaming, it's like, now we're gonna ding ding. Hopefully that's not insanely loud. It's a little pick-me sound. Actually, one sec. Let me pause it on TikTok real quick. It's too hot in the house. Where you at? Come on, phone. The TikTok doodlers are waiting. There we go. That's better. Alright, we're back. We're back in TikTok land. I had to turn the air down a little. Slay Bunny, how have you been, Slay Bunny? Haven't seen you in ages. What's up? Thank you for the like, Slay Bunny. Let's see. Oh, that's Raiden. What's up, Raiden? How's it feel to be in Purple Land? Lost Puppy. What's up, Lost Puppy? Alright, so Panda said a door. Alright. Y'all give me something more. I'm gonna do the door. Alright. Doodler's honor. But can someone give me, like, something else with the door? Like a mochi head peeking out or something? Just so I could draw more than just a rectangle. Watch Panda be like, absolutely not. I want a plain door. No more to it. I kind of want it like peeking open, you know what I'm saying? Like peek. Or maybe it would be like that. Yeah, it'd be like, well, would it? I don't know. I believe it or not, I haven't drawn a lot of doors in my day. Anything with hard angles is hard. It's been a bit. What you been up to? You been living it up, doodling it up? I'm going to TikTok, maybe like a window. That's not much better. I'm just gonna end up drawing a room at that point. Which, by the way, I hate doing. There's one commission. If you go to my website that I have a link to in the description down below on Purple app, if you want to see some of my portfolio doodles, there's one where I had to do a chicken in office, and it's not a complicated drawing, right? But that one took like so much longer than the other ones you see, where it's just a character in like a field or something, because I had to draw an office chair. I had to do a desk with a computer on it, a window in the background, like the walls in it. Oh my god, it was torture on me. That kind of thing is so difficult for me. I don't know why. I can only draw like organic things. Like, I mean, I can draw it, but it's a chore. But yeah, there was one commit. I think it turned out good. You know what I mean? But like, it took like 10 times the work. Probably as much work on the background as it did doing the actual character commission. Maybe even more, honestly. That's why when I do commissions, I usually I'll make an exception. I think I have another option where if you want to get a more complicated background, but typically for a long time I only did simple backgrounds because it was just too much work for the price. You know what I mean? A commission would go from taking like 6 hours to like 12 just with the background. Right now I'm making Tisha mask so I can cut. Who's Tisha? Who that there Tisha lady? Panda, you made it over here. You're back in the original, the OG Doodle Land. Alright, let's see. I got my nails again. Are you proud of me? Like a real lady again. What just happened? Hello? Okay. I don't know what just happened, but... Alright, so we got the door. Now we need it to be like it's creaked open. Like that, right? That's how that would look, right? I'm trying to do like the frame of the door. I don't know if it's working out so good. Okay, I'm gonna do like a mochi head peeking out. Let's do that. That will also kind of make it clear that I'm drawing a door here. Angles are hard, man. There was one project I had to do when I was in my drawing class in college where it had to be like real life, right? But it had to be like it couldn't be like a still life. Like it had to be like down a hallway or something like that. And I picked a spot that had the most organic things possible, but it still had a lot. And we had to do it. We couldn't do any shading or anything. It could only be lines, like line art basically, but like on physical paper. Oh boy, that was tough. There was like a building in the side. There was like, let me see what else. There was like the sidewalk. So it wasn't even like straight in terms of like it like curved to the side, but I still had to make sure a lot of the lines were right. And oh, Lord. I did it. You know, I can't say it wasn't good practice, but I did do it. Alistair, what's up, Alistair? You made it. Athena, what's up, Athena? How you been? Character from I keep hearing so much about Dandy's World, man. I really need to watch it at some point. Who requested the door? A naughty little blinking doodler. That's who. Kurt's Creative Coloring. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Doodle Club. Is this door to your super secret art supplies that Mochi hoards? All the art supplies that Mochi stole and hides in there? She might have a little stash in there with like paintbrushes and pens and stuff. Who knows? Just in a corner somewhere. I do have a room that I pretty much just use for storage. She might sneak in there and put the goodies in there. I did lose my other pen. I have 2 of these. And I haven't been able to find the one, so I think maybe Mochi stole it. I'm going to do this on another layer. And we're going to just do a little Mochi. Just peeking her little Mochi head out. Can't go wrong with the Moch. So how have you guys been? I missed several days. Several days. I've been, the one day I had a lot of doctor's appointments and the other day was just so busy and ridiculous. I try really hard to keep to my schedule, but sometimes life is very unforgiving in terms of giving me the time I need to spend with my doodlers. I'm so sorry. Today was rough to even make it, but I was like, I have to be here. I missed 2 days this week. I know I can be a little late sometimes, but I always try to make it to the best of my ability to spend time with my doodlers. And whenever I do miss a day, it feels like it's been ages since I streamed again. Like today, it felt like it had been like an eternity since I'd been here. But we're back, baby. And we're going to have her pen in her mouth because she just stole it from me and she's about to hide it in there. All right. Now let's get rid of this. Kaboom was here. This would be an example as to why you should do multiple layers. You see, I could have tediously and painfully gone around all those lines, but instead, since I had 2 layers, Kaboom, wherever you are, I didn't have to do that. I'm going to convince him one of these days to do multiple layers. I'm going to get to him. Be like, wow, it's so easy with just 1 more layer. My life is so much better. There we go. We got Mochi peeking. All right, now let me combine those. Just do this. There we go. And let me make it kind of creepy by making it dark back there. Yeah. Mochi's coming out of the darkness. There we go. I mean, it's a little crooked, not gonna lie, but it looks like a door, right? Gummy, what's up, Gummy? How you been? Lobo, how you been, Lobo? It's been ages. Lobo, are you gonna stick around? Because I think you have a doodle request that you requested ages ago, so if you stick around, it might be your turn today. Is the door to your oh, yeah. We ended up doing that, Athena. It was a good idea. Watching My Hero Academia again since season 8 is coming. When is it coming out, Panda? Because I need to know. I just rewatched it again recently, and I'm very eager. I finally finished painting the base color. There you go. You gonna post it when you do it? I want to see it. What did I miss for the months I've been gone? Well, Slay Bunny, the main thing is I'm streaming also on Purple app. Let me write them down. I think I have it written down. So if you'd like to see the whole canvas as well as a sneaky little webcam every once in a while, and a little animated Mochi. I started animating. You proud of me? Where is it? I got it written down somewhere so you guys can, there we go, right here. Oh, my handwriting's so bad. So right now I am live here and here with these things. And you can actually see the whole canvas. So if you'd like to go over there, we're trying to make those a functioning streaming platform for us. This one I just started like a day or two, not like last week, I think. So that one's pretty much a desert right now, but we're doing our best, you know. And this one I've been doing for like 2 months now, so I'm doing all 3, baby. But other than that, we just been doodling up a storm. We did an OC challenge. This is who we made. What was it? Last Friday, a week ago. And then lots of doodles, lots and lots and lots and lots of doodles. This one's just an empty canvas. But yeah, that's it. That's what we've been doing, baby. We've been doodling it up. It said you were doing a gaming stream. Wait, what? Where does it say that? What you talking about? Silly Butter! What's up, Silly Butter? October 4th, well, that's coming up. I don't know how I'm doing. I feel odd. You okay? You're not like having like a medical issue or something, huh? I've been watching that Alien Earth show, and that's good. Yeah, I just watched the latest episode today. It's getting interesting. I was really conflicted on the eyeball monster. I didn't know if it would be bad or good, but I think it's going to be bad. I was hoping it'd be good, but I think it's going to be bad. Big booty frog. I'd love to draw a big booty frog. What's up? I ended up getting the first Hollow Knight. It's very hard to a little over 24 hours into it. Yeah, I heard it's incredibly hard. You enjoying it, though? Very hard, but apparently very enjoyable. My boyfriend loves that game. What's up, Boop? How you doing, Boop? Just overheating, so my shirt is damp. Do you have, like, do you not have air conditioning or something? Stay cool. The house that I lived at before I moved here, I had air conditioning, but like it was a house, and then there was a second floor, but it was just the one room on the second floor, which is my room. So for whatever reason, at some point, the air just stopped making it up there, and I lived in a very hot place, so like all summer, I was just in like 85 degrees, just sweating my booty off. So I feel you on that. I live somewhere even hotter now, but luckily this house is able to keep up. But I feel your pain. I had one of those cheap, like, little battery-operated fans that I would just have sit in front of me on my desk and just, like, spritz water on myself sometimes just to stay cool. To be honest, though, I could have just went downstairs where it was cool, but I didn't wanna because, you know, all my stuff was upstairs. So I can't complain too much, if I'm honest. But, you know, all my doodle supplies were upstairs. What are we doing? Alistair, we're going to do some doodles today. We're going to do some good old doodle time. Because I missed 2 days, I want to make it up. Typically on Fridays, I want to do something a little different. I think my plan for next week is we're just going to have like a chat stream. Not necessarily art. We could like play some games, maybe some Pictionary. You guys know I love Pictionary. But it would basically just be like a chat between us. The scary part is I would have the camera just on my face the whole time. And that's a little intimidating for me. But I would like to try it. That's what all the cool TikTok streamers do. And I want to be cool. So, and that way, the good thing about that is, since you guys are very engaged and you like talking to me, thank you very much. It would basically be an opportunity for me to like not miss any comments and just fully focus on the chat and talking to you guys. I'm afraid I'll be incredibly boring if that's the case, but we're going to give it a try, okay? So that's what I want to try to do next Friday. If that goes half decent, we might keep doing that on Fridays, but we'll have to see. We're going to play it by ear. You know, I'm trying to try new things. It's hard and it's scary, but I'm trying my best, all right? I'm trying. But it's hard. It's really comfortable to be behind here. You know what I mean? That's why I don't have my webcam on constantly, because it's a lot. You know what I mean? It feels maybe mixed, but it's definitely not a friend for sure. Wait, what's not a friend? Oh, you're talking about the eyeball. Oh, by the way, I went to the doctor and they gave me some ADD medicine. It's not like a stimulant or anything. It's none of the big scary ones. It's more gentle ones. So I won't have any like, oh, I'm laser focused today because I took it. It's going to take a couple weeks to kick in. But fingers crossed, my brain will function normally soon. All right? You guys can tell me if you start noticing a difference, but it'll be probably like 3 weeks before I feel anything. But I did get something. I'm excited and praying that it helps. Because boy, do I need the help, let me tell you. So we're going to see what happens. But hopefully it works, and I won't do that anymore where, like, you just reply to what I said, and then I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. That'll be nice. My idea for the eyeball is that it's not good or evil. It's just, it's like if you were in that position where you were just kidnapped by aliens and being experimented on, you would do anything to get out too. You know what I mean? So I think that's the case. But again, we'll see. I'm loving it. Art's amazing, and I enjoy the music and the little voices. There you go, silly butter. As of late, I've been playing VR and found my girlfriend too. Oh, you found a friend? Or were you playing VR chat? I know that's a popular one. It's a good way to make friends on there, for sure. Just currently working on a piece I'm doing for a competition I'm gonna lose. Ooh, what kind of competition? Nact? Is that how you say it? Thank you for the follow. Oh, it's on just not winning against the heat. My house is in the middle of a field, no shade. Yeah, like I said, that was kind of my situation. So I feel you, man. Try not to overheat, okay? Randomness streams sound fun. You think so, silly butter? I know they have like the fun games on there where it's like Pictionary, where you can. I had a lot of fun doing that with you guys. So we could try to play games like that too if we get bored. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Just kind of trying to survive. I feel you to my core, Athena. Janaya, how you been, Janaya? Haven't seen you either. Man, a bunch of our OG doodlers are coming back today. Goodness gracious. We got Lobo, we got Janaya, we got Sleigh Bunny. What am I gonna do with all my doodlers? Just like creating something original and see whose piece is best. That is, I gotta be honest, Boop, that kind of thing is very intimidating. When I'm put on the spot like that, I have a really hard time like coming up with a concept that I think is good. That's partly why I like doing doodle requests, because you guys come up with the concepts and I don't have to use my brain. So I feel you. But you'll do it, you know? Welcome, eggs.exe. Let's see. Hi, my friend. Hi. I'm doing pretty good, Jacob. How are you doing? What are you drawing? So we've been doing doodle requests. We're about to see whose turn it is next, but all these are doodle requests. Most of these are your guys' OCs, but sometimes they're just fan art, you know? Last time we did this one, this was an OC challenge where, you know, oh, I actually just posted a video, if you guys are curious, on TikTok where it's what's it called? It's the same thing with this one that we did last Friday. It's the pause thing, but I did one on my own. And I tried to make it look really pretty. Oh my goodness, Mochi. She is out of control. She just went potty, so she's got the zoomies. But yeah, it was one of those pause challenges, and it was relatively merciful to me, so I think it turned out okay. But if you guys want to see that, sometimes we do stuff like that. Sometimes we do the like color challenge thingy where it's like I can't see what colors I'm using, and then we see at the end what it looks like. Those are fun. Sam, what's up, Sam? Painted. Sam, I saw that painting in there. Let me just say, it's a good it's good that I have to go through all of those off stream, because let me tell you, I mean, I think Sleigh Bunny was there back in the beginning when I didn't do that, and I was unstable. Like, I couldn't handle it. So I can compose myself a little bit when I see those. But I seen it, Sam. I seen it, and I love it. I love it so much. We're gonna see it today, baby. Raiden, you popped over to TikTok? How you feel? How you feel over here? Oh, you're in senior year. Oh, it's stressful just because the classes are hard. You're almost done though, Jediah. You're almost free. What characters do you do? Just pretty much your guys' OC, whatever you guys request. Most of the time OCs, but sometimes I could, let's see, I think we have some fan art in here. This one's fan art right here. This one's fan art right here. OC fan art. That wasn't a request though. OC. Another OC, lots of OC. All of these are OCs. So you guys ready? Let's see whose turn it is. Let's see who gets their doodle doodle today. Like I said, we got some older doodlers in here. Older as in like they've been here for a very long time. For a doodle request, anime lover, so the way you gotta do it, you could join my Discord. There is a link on my TikTok profile. And in the Discord, there's a channel called Live Doodle Requests. And you could do one request a month. You can put in there whatever you want me to do, and then at some point, it'll get doodled. As a little bit of a queue, because, you know, it's free, and I try to keep it as fair as possible. But the caveat with that, let me give you something to look at while I'm yapping. The caveat, I think that's the word to use, is that I don't start your doodle until you're actually in the stream watching that day. So let's say it's a really slow day and all the people ahead of you in line aren't in the stream that day, then you would be next. So that's kind of how I do it. And eventually I'll get doodle, baby. Just you wait. But that's it. That's all you gotta do. Oh, thank you, Gummy. Gummy posted the Discord link if you like it. I'm also live on Purple App, which is this right here. And this one right here. If you guys would like to go over there, that way you can see the whole canvas. It's a little bit better of a stream because I can actually use software over there. But if not, you over here, you can see my hand. What's up? Hi. All right, let's see whose turn it is. So let me make sure some of my OG doodlers are still in here because it's probably going to be one of them today, but let me just make sure. Let's see. Famian, what's up, Famian? So Jania's in here, Lobo's in here, and Slay Bunny's in here. Right? Are you guys still in here? Just scream at me if you're still in here so I can make sure before I see whose doodle time it is. And by the way, if it's anybody's doodle request, a lot of these you guys have been patiently waiting for ages. If you have changed your mind in terms of what you want, you can just send me what you want instead, and then we can do that. We don't have to commit to whatever you did a while ago. Slay Bunny's here. Jania's here. Excellent. Excellent. Athena, I see you, girl. Most of my classes are pretty easy. It's the college stuff that stresses me. Oh, so you're about to go into college. Okay. Yeah, so most people enjoy college a lot more than high school, so you'll probably enjoy it a lot better. I know it's intimidating, though. I totally get that. Especially the applicate. I was lucky my mom pretty much did all the applying for me, if I'm honest. But dude, I wouldn't. It would be stressful doing it all on your own, but, you know, you could do it. You can ask people, they'll help you out. Don't you worry. So Lobo was in here, but they might have left. Lobo, if you're in here, scream for me, all right? Scream. I want to make sure you're still in here. I think they might have done left. Debating on going to a cat show soon? Ooh. So, okay. Quick little tangent, I guess. I love the difference between cat shows and dog shows. Because dog shows, everybody's so stressed out and, like, stiff. And, like, the dogs are like, I must be perfect. And, like, everybody's stressed out and it's a big deal. And then you go to a cat show and it's just a dude, like, cuddling with the cat on stage. And the audience just goes, oh, the whole time. I love those so much. They're so fun. I love the cat show videos just because it's just so laid back. You can just hear a bunch of girls in the audience just going, oh, every time the cat does anything. It's my type of show, let me tell you. 35 different breeds. Ooh, I'm not gonna lie. I love the ones that have the smushed face and are just big fluff balls. Oh, they're so cute. I can't stand it. Oh, they're so cute. All right. Let's do it. Let's see whose turn it is. All right, so let me go back up here. I'm assuming Lobo is not in here anymore, so we don't keep going here. Not here, not here. Not here. Okay, not here. Not here. We just cruising on by, see whose turn it is. Okay. All right, let me check one thing real quick. Make sure this is accurate. Always gotta double check. Because I would hate to announce the wrong person. Oh, thank you, Geffen? Is that how you say it? Thank you. I'm glad you like it. This is one of many, many, many doodle requests we've done. As you can see, look at all these doodles, baby. Endless doodles. And I have like 10 more pages of these. We about to do another right now. We just seen whose turn it is. Is that you? It is me, Tez. What's up? You talking to me? I have a love-dislike relationship with smooshed face animals. They're so cute, but they can't breathe. So that's the thing, Gummy. I love, like, my favorite dog is so cute. He's like pugs and stuff like that. Or like a big ugly, I think it's an English bulldog, where they're just like, they just got them just angry looking pud faces, and they look all muscly. I love them so much, but I will not get one unless it's at a shelter, because as unbearably cute as they are, same goes with cats, I can't support them breeding them to where they have health issues. And I do think a lot of them have breathing problems, like you said. So if there just happens to be a pug or a bulldog at a shelter, then I'm scooping it up if I can ever get a dog. But if not, I can't go to like a shelter or not like a breeder or whatever and get one, because I just feel bad because I'm kind of supporting them being bred in unhealthy ways, unfortunately. But God knows they're so cute. Oh, the English bulldogs are my favorite. They're just little wrinkly little, like the kind of like uglier they are. Oh, they're just so cute. Oh, I can't stand it. The smushed face cats, and they got the little derpy eyes. I can't. Let's see. Is it mine? Sam, I see you in here. I know I requested twice from My Hero Academia a while back. Why all women so thick? Are these girls thick? I have kind of thickness blinders. I have a tendency to make them too thick accidentally. So if I'm doing yours and I make your girly too thick, let me know. Gummy, how's it feel to be over there? You can hear me? Alistair, how's it feel to hear me over there in Purple Land? Oh, hold on. I don't think anybody's on YT right now, but I lost the chat. There we go. That's better. Oh, you were getting filtered. That's another thing, you guys. If you want to go to Purple App or YT, it won't filter your comments. TikTok really loves to just not send random comments. So if you say something and I just blatantly ignore it, there's a chance I just missed the comment, or there's a chance I just it didn't send it because for whatever reason TikTok was like, no, you can't say that. That probably won't happen on Purple App, and I'm much less likely to miss the comments over there because it doesn't scroll by as fast. Or YT. YT's an option too, guys. Don't forget. You're on YT now? Yeah, I haven't posted many videos over there yet, but I am live over there, and I'm going to start posting more stuff over there too. Better, but I forgot two-step authorization and got scared because I couldn't log. Oh, Lord, you made it through, though. Since when? Probably, like, I mean, I've always had a YT account, but, I started going live on it maybe, like, last week, I think was the first time, maybe the week before. It's kind of a new thing, but I'm going to do all three from now on, so. Someone used AI to make art of my Sona. Really? Where did they post it? I want to see. Who? What? Dang. All right, let's see. Back to seeing whose turn it is. Welcome back, Lobo. Oh, yeah, I was double checking something to make sure this person is actually them. So this was way back in the day. Let me check something real quick. Let's see, 50. Okay, similar name, but not the same person. Okay. I was looking at Janae, but Janae is not in here at the moment. So we gonna keep it moving, baby. Alright, so not there, not there. Not there, not there, not there, not there. Uh-oh. I think I know who it is. Dust Dude, thank you for the follow. Can I send you a pic of my mask in the Discord if you want? Yeah, I think you would. I guess you could post that in art because it's art if you're making it, right? Yeah, you could post it in there. Just if you're underage, don't post your face, okay? We gotta be safe. But I think you are old enough, if I'm not. Silly Butter and Panda, you trying out YT? Thank you for giving it a try. What's it like over there? Is it weird? Is it okay? How does it compare? What do you guys think? On Facebook, really? Oh, Lord. There was a free furry art and trades, and I was like, heck yeah. Then I got AI'd and left the group, removing. Oh, so like you did it as like a request and then they sent you that. Oh, yeah, so that's going to be a big problem nowadays, unfortunately. I don't want to get into it too much, but yeah, that's no good. I say with audio because I'm in a call with my phone while Purple app is on my tablet. You're on a call? Tell me I said hi. Can Panda blink in here, or is that just a TikTok? Absolutely not, Panda. Get that out of here. All right? We're going to have to make a new jail for each platform, all right? And you're going in all three. We'll find a way to do it. All right, so the person, let me just double check right here real quick, but I believe I know who it is. So the doodle request will be Lobo. Lobo requested it a long time ago and they have finally returned, so it is time. So Lobo, what you requested at the time was an OC named Heather. She is an anthro character. She has red hair. Is that correct? Is that the one you would like? You changing it? All right. So if you could do me a solid, and if you could send me I think you should be able to do it. If you could send me a DM, that'll make the process a lot faster of what you do want. Then we could get started on it. We miss having you in here, Lobo. I'm neighbor Steve on Discord. Not sure if anywhere else near being up though. Okay, so let me find your name on the list and I'll write that down just to make sure. Let's see. All right, I see you. You would actually, if we can have time for another one, you might be next actually. But let me just write that down so I remember that it is you. There we go. Got you. So yeah, stick around. It might be you next. We'll have to see. But yeah, you're pretty soon after Lobo. Fish, what's up, Fish? Sam, that's you? Slab Spiral. Whoa. How's it feel over there? Is it okay? Let's see. Fun fact, you can mute people from commenting on YouTube. You can't do that in other places? Oh. I mean, that's a good thing to be able to do for sure. I don't think I've had to do that very much, even on well, TikTok does it for you even when you don't want them to. It's really annoying. You're on YTN Purple app? That's what I'm talking about, Sam. Double representing. I'm gonna give you a little emoji or something out of respect. There we go. I'm gonna send you this kitty. I think this is a kitty. Is that a kitty? I think so. I think someone told me you can make your own emotes over there too, so I'm gonna doing that. Like I have over here on Purple app here. Look at these. We got mochi lichi. Enjoy. Alright, you said mask can be posted where, by the way? So if you made it yourself, you should be able to post it in art. That should be fine. Rag, is that Rags? Is that who it is? What's up, Rag? We about to do Lobo's doodle request. You sent it? Excellent. Let's do it, baby. Alright, so... Alright, so that would be the redhead you want me to draw? I see you. Okay. Alright, so I'm not going to post the reference on here. We won't have to PG it up a little. It's not bad, but you guys know how TikTok is, so I'm gonna keep it off screen, but we gonna doodle her. She's a lovely girl. You gonna go to Purple App too? Enjoy, Nash. Here, all my doodlers over there. Look, I'm gonna show you my face out of respect. Look, here I am. Hi, look at me. Hi, my doodlers. I'm a lady. What do you think? Alright, get that out of here. Nobody wants to see that. I doodle a lot of things again. Yes, fish. That's what I'm talking about. I'll make sure to come the next few streams for sure then. Yes, Athena. It'll be soon. Should definitely be soon. You're right up there with some of the people I haven't seen in a while, so it should definitely be coming up. I remember I asked a while ago if I could send... Okay, so yeah, that's true. It's a little complicated with stuff like that because if I open it up to too many things, then there'll be like a billion things in there that I won't have time to view them all. Okay, can you do me a favor? Can you send me another message tonight so I remember to assess it properly, all right? I'm leaning towards it should be fine, but if you could just like send me a picture of it and I can kind of judge. I just have to, like, I would personally love to show it. I just have to be careful about opening the door too much, if that makes sense. But I'll take a little look-see, and if I forget again, just yell at me, all right? I don't mind. Cooking right now, I'm going to pull up into the clicking right now, I'm going to pull up into the TikTok live soon. There you go, Rag! All right, let's do it. Let's get started on this lovely doodle. You missed it? You missed what? What happened? My ADD? Me too. I just got medicine for my ADD. So everybody cross your fingers and hope it works. It's none of the crazy stimulant ones, but I'm hoping it'll help. I'm really hoping it'll help because Mama needs some help with her focus problems. I don't know how you guys watch me sometimes, with how distracted I get all the time. All right, let me get this back up there. There we go. I'm going to spread my blinking far web. Panda, you better not. You're spreading it to all the platforms. Had to move to YT both apps for rage baiting. What do you mean rage baiting? Like with ads or something? I think I'm going to stay here from now on. There you go, Panda. We need some people over there so we can spread our doodle reach, like you were saying, you know? Just without the blinks. Fish, you went over there? How's it feel, Fish? What do you think? Alright, actually, let me open this over there. Get you over there. Perfect. Pull that back up. I have a YT chat now. Yay! I got people talking over there. I have so many chats to look at. Okay, that's actually not gonna work. So we're gonna put this over here. Luckily, I have many monitors, so that helps me. Kept filtering and Twitch was... Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I gotta say, you notice how on Purple App it says that, oh, you watch these ads, it's supporting your, it makes it sound like I'm getting money from those ads, which I really don't appreciate because I definitely don't get a penny, all right? So just, if it's saying I'm getting any money off of those ads, those really long, greedy ads, just know I'm not, all right? If it's saying that's the case, they're lying, all right? Just so you know. Yeah, the ads on Purple App are absurd. Like, they are insulting how bad they are. Good Lord. All right, so we're doing another anthro lady. Not my specialty, but we always do our best. Let's see. The thing that throws me off with anthros is I'm so used to drawing faces in a very particular way, and I have to do it very differently for like the snoot and everything, so it takes a little bit more brain power. But we'll get there. Is she a wolf or a fox? What's her species? Blueberry, what's up, Blueberry? How you doing this fine Friday? We pumped that it's Friday. You guys better sleep in tomorrow, okay? If you don't, I'm gonna riot. All right, that's what Saturdays are for. Actually, I don't even sleep in on Saturdays anymore. I've been telling y'all to do it. I'm not even doing it. I gotta work on Saturdays still. But Sundays I don't. Sundays I can sleep all flippin' day, and that's exactly what I do, baby. Before I disappeared, did I request a drawing or can I submit one now? So even if you did submit one then, you can request another one now. You could do one a month. So it's definitely been over a month since. I can't tell you if you did because I'd have to do some crazy scrolling to try to find it. But even if you did, you could still do another one. That's no problem. Put it in there, baby. The less people, the less crowded the stream is. So that is one thing that is good. If it's a very slow day, which you know the algorithm does what it does, so every once in a while we have a really slow day. If you're there on that day, there's a really good chance it'll be your turn for the doodle request. All right, so just keep that in mind. Because we don't do the doodle until you're actually watching the stream. So if it's just like if it's only you in there, obviously you'd be next, baby. Trying to think, what's the slowest day? Probably like Tuesday or Wednesday are probably the slowest days. You like cheese? What kind of cheese? All kinds of cheese? I like string cheese. That's my favorite cheese. Or cream cheese. Great. I did a lot of doodles, by the way. I put it in art to show on live. You did? Did you post them today? So I'm talking about fish. Yes. I love the fluffy cheeks of Anthrop characters, but they are a little tricky for me to get right at first. It's always the cheeks and the snoot. That's the real struggle. But that's why it's good I get these doodle requests so I can practice and get better. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I've gotten a lot better at drawing since I started streaming. Just you guys giving me so many different things to like try and get better at. It's helped a lot, honestly. I've been I've been working on my portfolio and stuff, so when people want a commission, they can kind of see what previous art. By the way, commissions are open if you want to do it. I have a link on Purple App, but I've been looking at my old commissions and trying to put them on my portfolio, and I'm sure they look fine, right? Like if you guys saw them, you'd be like, those are good. But to me, they look horrible. They look so bad. You guys do that when you look at your old art? Like, it just, all I can see is like the stuff I wouldn't do or I would have done better or I would change or, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just like obsessively looking at all the things that I wish I didn't do. It's brutal. But like, so I've been trying to like build some more recent stuff to put on there so people can see like, look, I'm better than that now, I swear. But I don't have a whole lot because I don't have a whole lot of time. You know what I mean? I might, on the website, I might have a section with just doodle requests for you guys so you can see. Potentially do some sketch commissions. We might make that an option. If you guys just wanted a sketch, it's a cheaper option. You know, we might do that. Might be a good idea. See, I don't think this looks right. I don't know why. Let's going on here? Some ain't right. Some ain't right. Yeah, some ain't right here. Hold on, let me see. I need to look up some like wolf snoots and all. What? Sorry. Alright. There we go. Alright. Get that back. Where were we? Here we go. I'm going to leave and take my blinking elsewhere. I'm going to watch my hero. Alright, Panda. You get all them blinks out on that poor defenseless anime. Alright, let's see here. How can we do this? Alright, yeah, let's try this again. Let's get this out of here. That wasn't looking right. And since I stream longer than I used to, my goal is to do 2 doodles a day instead of just 1. It just wasn't enough time to get, you know, we can't just do 1 doodle request a day. So my goal is to get 2 doodle requests done a day. Are you proud of me? We can get more done, and you guys that have been waiting, we can get to your guys' doodles faster. Alright, so yeah, this is where it throws me off a little bit. It's okay, we got this. We could do this. And we got a snoot. Yeah, a little snoot. Okay, getting somewhere. I'm not sure I'm feeling about it still, but we'll go with this for now. Fabian, no! No, don't you blink, no! I remember when you did 3. Yeah, those were the good old days, right? I don't know how I think I used to stream just like a whole lot longer. I would stream until like 10 p.m. and I super don't have time for that anymore, but those were the good old days, man. I used to get so many doodles doodled every stream. One day I would like to get to the point where I could afford to stream like all day. Spend all day with my doodlers. That's why I'm trying to make this in some way, what's the word? I always forget the word. Sustainable. So that I could do this all day. I'd get like 10 doodles done a day, man. You guys wouldn't know what to do. You'd be so proud. You'd be like, look at her doodling. Hopefully it'll show on another day. So the next time we'll probably see it would be on Tuesday. So be sure to be here on Tuesday so you can be here when we appreciate them doodles. Alright, so we got some long, luscious eyelashes because she's a lovely lady. Still not sure how I feel about it, but I think this might be okay. We'll have to see. Got the fluffy cheeks. Oh, I did have music playing before, but I realized since I'm dual streaming on YT as well as Purple app, it like took down my YT like recording of the stream because like it'll automatically post it as like a video after I'm done streaming on YT, which makes it easier for you guys to find. You don't have to like go through my VODs and stuff like that on Purple app. But if there's any copyrighted music whatsoever, it's not like Purple app where it'll just like mute a little bit of the stream every once in a while. It'll just take the video down. So can't do that, unfortunately. I'd love to though. I hate to just make you guys listen to me mouth breathe when I'm not talking. Oh, there was one day I was breathing right in the phone. I was so embarrassed. Tough Broham, thank you. Easy Eights. I'm glad you like it. We're doing an anthro today. I don't have a whole lot of practice with anthros, so I'm doing my best. Glad it's looking okay so far. Actually, you probably wouldn't see that other eye. Yeah, we wouldn't see that other eye. I can't think of a last name for my OC. It's driving me crazy. Janai, I can't think of a first name for my OCs most of the time. I swear. The OC that we did last time, I just was like, you guys pick the name for me because I can't do it. I just like, I don't know how people come up with cool names. I'll just like think of a letter and then Google names that start with that letter. That's typically how I come up with the names. Every once in a blue moon, a name will speak to me, but usually no. I can't do it. It's hard. Let alone a last name. I don't think I've ever given my OCs a last name. That's just way too hard for me. Okay, let's, it's a little too big, so let's scooch her down. Actually, we might just need, I mean, I guess there's room, right? Yeah. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna have to scooch these over a little bit. Master and Lazarus, we're gonna have to scooch you. There we go. My TikTok is flopping. I used to average 600 videos, views a video, and now I'm getting less than 150. So it's not just you, Gummy. It's not just you. They messed with the algorithm, and you post. What kind of content do you post? Because specifically, I know it's bad for art, but I think it's just in general. I've seen so many people talking about it. There are artists that have like 50K followers and like they get less viewers than me on their lives and stuff. Like it's whatever they did ever since they almost got rid of TikTok the first time, it has screwed a lot of people over, which is partly why I'm very salty at TikTok right now because they did that. And it's partly why I want to make sure I have other platforms in case the worst happens. And also, I'm just mad at TikTok, all right? I don't appreciate them doing that. I don't appreciate them messing with people's livelihoods by just not communicating if they're going to get rid of the app or not. I'm very, very aggravated with them. It used to be a completely different world over here, and then they did something. They just messed with that algorithm. Yeah, and they removed unlimited tags. Like, it's just they mess with so much. It's infuriating, and believe me, it's not just you. I felt it pretty bad. Like I said, a lot of people that I follow who have like 50K followers or more, like they get nothing anymore, and it's just it's really unfair. I don't know what they did, and I have my theories as to why. I don't know why I did that. But I don't want to get all conspiracy land. You know what I mean? But I think their priorities are on other things right now. Let me just put it that way. And I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate it one bit. I think they're being very mean. You know what I mean? So back in the day, we used to have like 50 viewers on each stream. You know what I mean? And now my own doodlers are lucky if they find my stream when I'm live. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. And it's not fair. Who wants a Dr. Pepper? I would love one, but I can't drink it because that's too much. What kind of character? What's the first name? Yeah, what's the first name, Janaya? What are we working with? Could have fooled me. I can't draw anthropomorphic characters for the life of me. It's the I always drew like regular humans my whole life. So when I first started, it was so hard because it's just like the anatomy is different and like the facial features especially they're so different. It just takes practice though. The more you practice, the better you'll get at it. But when I first started, it was very difficult for sure. Some people are just naturally like they prefer doing this kind of thing, like they find it easier. And I do understand why, but for me, it's always a little bit of a struggle. You know, it's not as hard now, but it's still a little bit of a struggle. Just because I'm so used to like drawing stuff like this. You know what I mean? You get there, just keep practicing. Yeah, you're right, Famian. I do need to delete that channel. I was hoping I could go back to doing that again with Purple App, but now with YT on top of it, it's just, it can't happen, unfortunately. I'm sorry. It was so much fun when I can listen to your guys' music. But not anymore. And again, I wouldn't even have to deal with this because if TikTok was good and nice like it used to be, I wouldn't even really be worried about the other platforms right now, you know what I mean? So we could just play music again like normal, but gotta do what we gotta do, you know what I mean? Alright, let me actually a little bit more shape to the snoot right here. Indy, ooh, that's a nice name. Tell us about Indy. What's her deal? What she got going on? The only 5 tags messed with me a lot. So I read that if you write a long description, that's like the new way to do it. So I've been trying that. My last 2 TikToks done a little bit better than they were. So maybe try that next time. Just try writing a long description about whatever's in the video. You know, even if you don't have much to say, just think of something to say about it. Supposedly people say that's supposed to help. I don't know if it actually will. I see a lot of people on there like, are your views bad? Try this. And then I try it and it's just nothing. But like I said, the last 2 videos I've done a little bit better. So maybe give that a try. Not creative enough for that. Oh, if you read mine, I'm not saying anything interesting. I assure you. Welcome back, Panda. Gods, what's up, Gods? You sister bring you in here? What's up? How you doing? I haven't seen you in ages. Memos, thank you for the follow. We got so many OG doodlers back in here. What am I gonna do with myself? That's what getting 86 situation does. Yep, it was brutal all around. Back when it used to be good, but again, since because of nearly getting 86, changed it all. Exactly. I'll just say one of my theories. I think one of my theories is that they're just focused on what makes them money right now. You know what I mean? Because if you think about it, if you're about to lose your business or lose a huge part of your business or sell your business, you're going to want to try to make as much profit as you can before you go. You know what I mean? Because you won't be able to make it anymore. So my theory is they're strictly focusing on things that will make them a lot of profit right now. If it stays, great. But again, like I was hoping that things would go back if things are resolved, which apparently they're never going to resolve because they just, I don't know, they just love to leave us in limbo when people's literal livelihoods are on this app and they can't even give us an explanation. I'm so salty about it, y'all. But yeah, I'm also like, well, if it is making them a lot of money at this point, why would they change it back? You know what I mean? They're a company. They're not going to be like, okay, let's go back to making less money again. You know what I mean? So I don't have a lot of hope. I'm going to be honest, but I'm not leaving. You know what I mean? I'm going to stick it out, but I'm not happy with them. Let me just put it that way. I'm also not happy with Purple App either because they did a thing to get rid of bots and it really screwed over people's views. It literally won't show a viewer if they're not actively talking in the chat, which is but like it's like mind-numbingly stupid because tons of people like watching live streams without talking. Like, are you kidding me? Is that a joke? But apparently it's like, oh, but they're not real because they're not talking. And it's like, are you out of your mind? So it just makes everybody's viewer count go down so much because of that. And it's so dumb. Like, I swear they're all doing as much as they can to sabotage us. Like, it really feels that way right now. What's up, Tragic? I just joined in. I love it. Welcome, Tragic. I do have a Discord if you'd like to join. There's more doodly goodness in there. And in there you can request a doodle. These are all doodle requests I'm doing right now. And at the end of the stream, if you're a fellow doodler, I have a channel in there where if you post your art in there, then at the end of the stream, we're going to see it on stream and everybody will be like, wow, that's great art. And it's great. But yeah, welcome. You're one of us now. You're a doodler. How's it feel? How's it feel to be a doodler? I'm also live on other platforms too if you prefer it over there. I'm live on Purple App. I'm going to write them over here. I can't say the words because TikTok is dumb. But I'm live here and here. Both places right now. In those places you can see the whole canvas if you're curious. And let me get the names again. Softy Doodles 3391. And then Softy, sorry, my handwriting is frighteningly bad. Doodles. Okay, what is it on this one? Just Softy Doodle. Alright, there you go. So if you're curious, that's an option too. Yeah. Let me flip it. Oh no, I'm scared to flip it. Always flip your doodles, okay? Always flip. That's actually alright. It's better than I was afraid it would be. Alright, but we do need to adjust this one just a tad. There we go. That's better. Always flip your doodlers. I mean, you flip your doodlers. Grab a doodler and just flip them in the air. No, always flip your doodle, alright? I promise it'll change your life. You will see things you've never seen before. Get out of here, you naughty little bot. Yeah, they clearly didn't do a good job getting rid of those bots. But they did do a great job in getting rid of people's viewers. I didn't eat much. Fabian, go get you a snack. But be sure to share, okay? If it's a good snack, just give me a bite. Your phone on the live, but welcome back, Lobo. You made it back. You have a question, Panda? I lost motivation. How do I gain it back? So there are a couple ways I deal with that. One thing that can help is the main thing I would say in terms of losing motivation for artwork is sometimes your brain just needs a break. You know, doing artwork is fun, but it uses a lot of your brain in terms of like coming up with stuff to draw, being creative, stuff like that. And sometimes your brain just needs a break from that, right? And that's totally normal. It's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Just try not to freak out. Just let your brain have a break sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It'll come back. Recently, I didn't draw for 2 years straight, right? So try not to panic. But if you're worried about it, you know, you can. One thing that can help is if you do like an art trade or a art request or something like that, having someone else's character to draw where you don't have to do the like, oh, I got to think of something really interesting and cool to draw. You'll just be given something to draw. That can kind of help you get through it a little bit too, because it kind of gets rid of that more stressful element of like, oh, I can't think of what to draw type thing. That's another reason why I like doing doodle requests, because if I'm having like an uncreative day, I have your guys' doodles to doodle. You know what I mean? It works out great. Oh, I like how this side of the face looks, but I gotta erase it. Oh, tragedy. Gotta be done. All right, Miss Thing. What kind of pose did you want her in, Lobo? Did you want her with the peace signs like in the reference, or do you want her just kind of like casual standing pose? I need to draw My Hero Academia OCs. Have you already designed them? Because that might be good if you're not sure what to draw, you know? Peace sign, just one peace sign or both peace signs? Oh, okay, Alistair, what does that mean exactly? Redeemed my highlight, hello? Redeemed highlight my message. Did you have to donate for that? Is that how that works? To highlight a message? I'm gonna take a sip in your honor, though. Everybody take a sip in Alistair's honor. Take a sip of liquid. Indy is a mute 7-year-old girl who lives near the beach with her mom and dad. I may or may not write a lot, by the way. One day she wanted to go on her routine. Yo, I can't read today. Lord help me. One day she wanted to go on her routine walks by the beach with her parents, but something important had their attention and they were completely ignoring her unintentionally. Oh, goodness. What kind of name would fit that sort of thing? That's a last name, too. Last names are even harder. You want both? Alright. I'll eat some chips in her honor because I don't have anything to drink. Fair enough. I'm fasting, so no eating for today, maybe tomorrow. Are you fasting for health reasons or religious reasons? I couldn't fast because my stomach would eat itself. I have tummy troubles. If I let myself, I'll accidentally fast because I forget to eat. It's not good. It's not good for my tummy. Alright, make that a little bit bigger. Alright, so 2 peace signs. Let's see here. Free channel points. There we go. So that's right. So you get those after you watch a certain amount of time. They'll kind of like give you them as you go, huh? It's an interesting, interesting. I guess it is good in theory. It'll make people, like, if you can get something good for it, it would get people to want to watch more. I guess that's good. Give Purple App some credit there. It's an interesting idea. Too well, that doesn't look right. $4K points. What can you get with those points right now, Gummy? Anything good? Just want to lose weight. I can get self-conscious at times. Well, there you go, Famey. You're doing great then. Whatever works for you, man. I think my stomach is a literal black hole because I'm always hungry, yet I'm so skinny. My stomach is the size of a pea because I'm never hungry. It sucks. I mean, I know I can't complain or whatever because, like, I'm skinny and stuff like that, but should be great if my stomach didn't eat itself, you know? But yeah, I'm the type where, like, I have to, like, make sure I eat every day because I just won't. Apparently that could be a symptom of ADD, so maybe that'll be helped with the medicine too. We'll see. Who knows? Just that, really? Just the one Ichi? Alright, well, one Ichi's better than no Ichis, you know? Here, I'll give you a mochi. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There you are. There you go. Now you have a mochi with your each. So she decided to go her own. Long story short, a big wave swept. She drowned. Now she woke up as a zombie, but has no idea what happened to her or who she was before. For all she knew, she just spawned in a dark, abandoned beach area. Ooh, that's a fun character, a zombie. Ooh, interesting. A last name for a zombie character. That's a hard one. So our lovely lady here is a little thick, so I can make her a little thicker. Let's flip it. I feel like something ain't right. Definitely leaning. That's one thing I always notice when I flip my drawing. Like 90% of the time, the drawings are always like leaning one direction. Samantha or Sammy. There we go. How long you been dating her, Lobo? That character sounds like my zombie character, Zombie Tuner. Is that how you say it, Tuner? Zombie Tuner? We got a whole bunch of zombie OCs. Alright, okay. I've never made a zombie OC, but I can see why they'd be a lot of fun. Are they like classic zombies where they have to eat brains? Or is it more like they're just kind of a cannibal type thing? Like, what kind of zombies we talking about? Are they nice zombies or are they naughty zombies? Lobo, do you happen to wait? There might be. Never mind, I see it. I just had to scroll down. I was gonna ask for a reference for the shoes, but I just needed to scroll down. I see your feetsies. She's got the fluffy little leg warmers too, which I love. I used to wear stuff like that all the time when I was younger. I had these boots that were like that, where they were just like super fluffy on the whole boot, and I would like to wear them even when it was warm out, just because I thought they were so fun. I would still wear them, but I think I lost them at some point. And they're not popular anymore, but I love them. Met back in the 25th of August, so less than a month. Oh, there we go. Still in the fresh, exciting phase, huh? I love being burned by hot glue. That's no fun, Slay Bunny. That's no good at all. His story's the same, really? Okay. Once a rich man, but he unalived, came back to life, has zero memories of who he is. There we go. I mean, you know, it's a good story. Can't go wrong. Alright, let's see. BRB, alright, Lobo, I'll be here, doodling it up. Goobs, thank you for the likes, I appreciate it. Thank you guys for liking. Any likes help. It's hard out here in these doodle days. Alright, I think there's something isn't right with the proportions here, and I'm not quite sure what it is. Flipping isn't making it clear. Things to do, he is slow, as in if you struck him on the head, he will eventually say, ow, 10 minutes later. Oh, really? Interesting. That's a fun idea. You guys get such creative OCs, man, I swear. I can never think of anything that fun. Whenever I come up with one, they're so basic. That's why, not from now on, but I do enjoy doing those OC challenge, like the pause challenge, so it can, give me the idea, and I can go from there. Because it's hard coming up with stuff, man, at least for me. You guys seem to do it so effortlessly. I used to be better at it back in the day, but I don't have time to be creative anymore. Plus, I've done commissions for so long, I'm so used to other people telling me what to draw. And that works for me. I like being told what to draw. And I like when people are very specific about their commission. They can give me all the specifics and details they want, because that way I know they're getting exactly what they want. You know what I mean? As much as I appreciate it when they're like, be creative, you know, I very much do appreciate it. It's very kind of them. But sometimes that stresses me out because I'm like, but what do you want though? You know, I'm like, but are you sure? Don't you want something specific? It's your character. Head too big, maybe? I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. I guess it's okay. Something's throwing me off, though. I'm not sure what. I don't even know if I would call her a zombie because she looks the same but dirtier. And her skin has, no blood flow. And she doesn't really need to eat. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna post her. There you go, Janaya. Post that zombie lady. Oh, one other thing I was thinking of doing on Fridays when we're having the chat stream, if you guys were interested, you guys know the Reddit posts where it's what was it called? Am I the a-hole? You guys know what I'm talking about? I'm not gonna lie, I absolutely love those. I get so invested in them. And I always want to I read them and I want to talk to people about them. So I wanted to try doing some of those with you guys. That way we can all kind of come to a consensus and see if they're the a-hole or not, you know? So I really wanted to give that a try too, if you guys would be interested, because I absolutely love those. They're so fun. And I got opinions, let me tell you. I got some spicy opinions about them sometimes. But do you guys even know what I'm talking about with that? Because, oh, I love those. I especially love when people do videos of them and all. I get so invested, man. However, I don't like when the story's obviously fake and then people fall for it. I'm like, come on now, nobody would really do that. They're just lying for attention. Indeed, Tez, indeed. With my cosplay I'm making, she doesn't have bangs, but I'm giving her some. Oh, there you go. Yeah, bangs in real life. I used to have bangs. I don't think they work with my face, but they're fun, you know? Back, I updated the description of the newest video, fingers crossed. There we go, Gummy. See if that works. You know what I mean? One thing, I don't know if this is true, but one thing I saw somebody say too to help is you know how sometimes you'll put out a good video and it gets like 5 views for no apparent reason whatsoever? People are saying if you delete it and then re-edit it and then repost it, sometimes it can hit the algorithm better. Like if you keep trying, you know what I mean? So you can maybe try that too. I don't do that too much because like a lot of you guys, I feel bad making you see the same TikTok twice, but supposedly that can help too because it's really random what hits the algorithm and what doesn't. And sometimes the same video can hit, whereas another day it wouldn't hit. You know what I mean? The son I'm proud of. You proud of me, Lashy? Thank you. Been trying so hard. I remember you, Father. Yuki, what's up, Yuki? How you been? I'll try that. I've noticed it depends on the hour too. Yeah, for sure. So because I go live, they say, and again, nobody knows for sure. So, but I'm trying it right now. Posting it right before you go live, like 30 minutes before you go live. That way, like if the video is hitting, it'll also show to all those people looking at it that you're live, and then they might click out of curiosity, that kind of thing. And there are like certain times of the day on certain days of the week that supposedly are better than others. But again, for me, it just seems so random. But I'd say give it a try on certain days at certain times, see if it does better or worse, Good, have to save my niece from drowning. What happened? You saved her? Okay, Yuki. I didn't know we had a freaking hero in here. Ever done Spider-Man? I don't think Spider-Man specifically, but I've done a couple Spider-Man OCs. Let me see if I could find one. There's one that I really liked. I think it was actually Jania's that I did, but I could be wrong. But it's one of my favorite. Come on, what you doing? One of my favorite doodle requests. I did it a while ago. Let's see if I can find it here. Hi, Mochi. What you doing, Mama? Mochi's moseying on by. Let's see. Oh, actually, I can show you guys on Purple app. Look at the baby. Look. Can you see her up there? There she is. Look. Let's see what you doing. Where are you at? Where are you at? What you doing, Mama? All right, she's out of here. See you later. Gotta have that webcam ready for when Mochi decides to mosey. Let's see. I'm gonna find this Spider-Man OC. Where are you at? Not there, not there. Like I said, all of these are doodle request pages, except for the colored ones, obviously. So I have many doodle requests in here. This one's a really long one, but I don't see it. Here, nope. It's one we did a good while ago. Apparently I missed it. Okay, where are you at? I know you're in here somewhere. Oh, so many of these doodles bring me back. They make me feel so nostalgic. Where are you? Where are you? I know you're in here. I remember doodling you. I think, was it when we started doing color? Maybe it was before that. I do not see. I'm committed now, y'all. Give me 1 second. I gotta find it. Here? Maybe here? Maybe here? Maybe here? This one's so long. You can tell I'm really good at labeling my files. Might be why it's hard for me to find things. Here, maybe? Nope. Here, maybe? Nope. Here? Nope. Here it is. All right, there we go. Yeah, this is before we started doing color. All right. It was Jania's. There it is. This was a Spider-Woman OC that we did. This character belongs to Jania. Oh man, that was so long ago already. Momo, I do remember Momo's Sleigh Bunny. I wonder if that was on here too. But yeah, this is the spider lady. Look at all. This is before we started doing like the flat colors and all. But for whatever reason, I really liked how this one turned out. So I wanted to show it real quick. Alright, back to the wolf lady. I like YT more because there's no word limit. In terms of commenting or posting videos, what you mean? You like it, Janaya? I remember doing it so long ago, man. Tempest, that's right. That was her name. Thank you for looking, Bobby. Alright, we gotta do the hard part. We gotta do the peace signs. Lord help me. Oh Lord Jesus, help me now. I've done peace signs so many times, and they just never get easier. I don't know why. I don't think this is turning out so good. I don't think that looks right. Gave her sausage fingers. I don't think I like it. I don't think that looks right. I'm gonna be honest. When you're cool because you're on all three at the same time. Triple support in Panda. It almost makes me forgive your blinking. Almost. Bro, 81 views and 1 like, no comments. Most of the views are mutuals. My own mutuals are my own biggest hate. Ah, brutal, man. So I did see, for me, posting at like 2 a.m. does better. So the one that the one I posted before today, I did post kind of late. I think it was on like a Saturday, and that one actually did better than any of the other ones I've done recently. So there might, what day of the week did you post it? Because I might try doing that. I don't know, like if it was recent, then I might try that. However, because people are back in school, I don't know if it would be as good as like doing it over the summer. But I have heard that late at night's a good time, you know? Alright, what was I gonna do? I forgot. I forgot what I was gonna do. I don't remember. Oh yeah, I remember. I gotta see what a peace sign looks like. Alright. Alright. Let's try this again. Get that horrible abomination out of here. Big on. Alright, let's try that again. Okay, let me flip it. Sometimes it's easier to draw at different angles. That might be too high. People who can just draw hands effortlessly, I will never understand them. And I am perpetually jealous of them. There was one TikTok I saw where they were just like quickly sketching like hands in like the craziest angles, and they just looked utterly perfect. And I was like, are you even a human, bro? How do you do that? Some people, they're just freaky talented, man. that looks better, at least, I think, right? That looks better, right? Let me actually scooch this a little bit more, like that. There we go. All right, that'll have to do for that one. However, I do want to adjust the arm a tiny bit. Yeah. Now I could cheat and copy and paste that hand, but I won't. I'm going to be honorable, okay? Just for you, doodlers. But just know I could do that. I think it would look a little too awkward if I did that, if it looked exactly the same on both sides. Sometimes you can get away with that, though. And that's a good day. Mochi! What's up, Mochi? You made it. What program to use? I use Clip Studio Paint. And then the hardware, my tablet is a Gammon tablet. It's not like an iPad. Like, I can't do cool touchscreen stuff. But it is a lot cheaper than an iPad. So I recommend it. If you have a computer or something. But yeah, the software is Clip Studio Paint. I've used it for like a decade now, I want to say. And I like it, but that being said, I've never tried any other software programs, so I can't say if it's better or worse. Alistair has tried multiple, and Alistair seems to really like Clip Studio Paint. So I've heard good things. I certainly like it. But I'm also stuck in my ways, so you know. Thank you for the follow, Bobby. You're an official doodler. How's it feel? PJ, what's up, PJ? We doing some doodles today. You gonna come doodle with us today, PJ? You were able to join again? There you go, Mochi. You're back at home, where you belong. How's it feel to be back? Have you tried Procreate? Is that the one I tried? I briefly, for like a day, tried. It was either, I think it was Procreate. I don't think it was IBIS Paint. It was one of those, but I think it was Procreate. I tried like a free version one time, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. It was a nightmare. Not because I think it's bad, but it's just so different than what I'm used to with Clip Studio that I couldn't get it. And that one, like the free trial, you get like an hour. You can only draw for an hour before it like turns itself off on your computer. And it took me an hour to figure out how to draw a line. You know what I mean? So again, I can't really say if it's like better or worse because I didn't really get a chance to experience it properly. On iPad. I guess it must have been because I did it on my computer, so I think it must have been IBIS Paint then. Oh, thank you, Bobby. If you're curious to see previous artwork I have done, I'm an adult now, and I made a portfolio website. I need to post the link to that in the Discord for you guys. If I forget, somebody please yell at me. It doesn't have all my commissions. I've done like a billion, but it's got some of them right now. I'm adding more as I go. But if you go to Purple App, I have a link for my art in the About Me section. You can go there. Actually, you could just Google it. It's softydoodles.com. Haha, I got softydoodles.com. Can you believe it? My dad got it for me. Apparently, the softydoodles.com was open, so I got it, baby. I'm official. I'm professional. I got a whole flippin' Softy Doodle website. There's not a whole lot on it right now because I'm not sure what else to put on there. But if you go to Portfolio, that's where all the not doodles, but the my old commissions are. And like I said, the further you scroll down, they're gonna be a little older and they're not gonna be as good, okay? But I promise I'm better at drawing than that now. Those are all really old. All right, don't judge me. You have Insta? I do actually. What is my Insta? I don't use it that much. I'm starting to now. I've been posting more on there recently. Let me get that for you too. What I think it's just Softy Doodles. Softy Doodles 91, baby. That's it. Again, not a whole lot on there, but I am posting more regularly on there. Alright, we gotta do this peace sign one more again. Silly butter, you beeping? You better get those beeps out of here. The word of blinking. Alright, silly butter, you know what? I was mad at the beep, but once I saw that panda blinked, I take it back. You may beep. Nothing is worse than a blink. Oh, where was I? There we go. I wish I had a computer so I could use Clip Studio Paint without paying monthly. It could work on a laptop too if you have one of those. It shows your progress. That's what counts. Oh, you did. God, man. Y'all pray that this ADD medicine works. Lord help me. Yeah, so yeah. The thing that's most painful for me though is that people paid me for those. And I just want to like, I feel like I owe them their money back or so. Like, again, if you guys see them, you're going to be like, they look fine. What are you talking about? But just for me, I just want to, you know what I mean? Like, I just want to redo it. Because if I did it now, I feel like it would look so much better. But I did my best at the time, you know? And everybody was always happy with their commission. So, I guess it's fine. But you can get Clip Studio Paint on tablet for 1 year for only $25. There you go. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. The one I have is, I bought well, my dad, it was like a Christmas present like a decade ago. It used to be called Manga Studio when I got it. It was actually in a CD. That's how long ago it was. But he just bought like the full thing for like, I think it was like $200. And at this point, it's well paid for itself a million times over. In the long run, it's definitely cheaper. But again, $200, it's not cheap. You know what I mean? Like if I were gonna buy a drawing software right now, I would have to do the monthly thing because ain't nobody got money like that right now. But if you can, it will be cheaper in the long run. Okay, back to this peace symbol. We could do it. Trying to make it a little different than the other one. I don't know if that looks right. These fingers, I don't know what's going on over there. Oh, the Barna. Oh, thank you, Bobby. I did that at least like 8 years ago now. I was experimenting with a lot of watercolor and stuff like that. I did used to sell prints on Etsy, which, by the way, my Etsy page is open again. That's where you want to go for a commission. I have a link on Purpleette. But I would like to do that again. I used to sell prints of like the owl was one. My most popular one was like a Japanese watercolor ink tree kind of thing. So I did a lot of stuff like that back in the day. I might try to do those again. People seem to like them. But I'm glad you like it. It was a long, long time ago. Yeah, some of the stuff that's posted on there is ancient. You know what I mean? So hopefully it still looks okay. Alright, this is going to have to do. We have a chance of doing another doodle today. Actually, probably not at this point. Man, it takes so long. I yap too much. We don't have too much more to do with her, though. I'm stuck in Hollow Knight again, and I'm sad. Oh, so silly butter. I was thinking about trying to play that game on stream on Saturdays. Because we do games on Saturdays. And, but apparently that game is very difficult, and it's very, very easy to get lost. And let me tell you, I get lost down my own neighborhood. I have no sense of awareness, and that counts for video games. But I do know the game's really good and people love it. And it would be good to play a popular game, you know. But again, I just think everybody would just have a bad time watching me get lost over and over again, you know. Alright, we got our peace signs. That one's a little bit bigger than that one. See, this is why I can't go back to traditional drawing. It's just too convenient to be able to do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'd have to redraw that whole hand. If you aren't screaming when I'm back, I'll be on stream if I come back from the Renaissance. Oh, you going to the Renaissance Festival? Oh, I'm so jealous, man. Oh, I think the one's coming near here, but I'm probably not going to be able to go again this year. I just ain't got the money, man. It's too expensive to breathe. One of these years when it comes by where I live, I'd love to go. I used to work at the Renaissance Festival. I wasn't anything special. I was just a ticket taker at the front, but it was a lot of fun. I love the Renaissance Festival. I love anything fun and festive like that. But I haven't had the chance to go in a long time, and it makes me sad. It's just too expensive right now. One day, though, I still have my costume I used to wear. What's up, Panda? Rocker, you made it. What's up, Rocker? I love barn owls. Reminds me of the labyrinth. Oh, yeah, that's a good point, huh? Trying to remember all the other stuff I did. I know I did this crazy octopus lady. That one, I don't know what I was doing with that one. But, yeah, I tried to do... I think one of my favorite old, like, watercolor ones were, like, the crystal ones. I used to sell those as prints, too. Sorry, that was probably loud. At 6:30 you might have, but you kept yapping. I can always be yapping, Famian. I'm a yapper. I have 1 and 2 and haven't beaten either of them. I mean, I'm sure if I tried, I wouldn't beat them either, you know. So how expensive is the lion's mane, Alistair? Like, off of, like, Amazon or something? Because, like I said, money's pretty tight right now, but I would like to try. I mean, if you, like, it really helps you a good bit when you tried it. I am on, like, actual medication now, but it's not going to kick in for another, like, 2 weeks at least. Okay, I need an example of her hair again. There we go. Here we go. Alright. We got some luscious locks. We need a tail. Big floofy tail. Best kind of tail is a big floofy tail. Unless it looks different. I can only see it from the one angle. Is it like, I don't know if Lobo's here right now, but we'll do that for now. Lobo, there you are. So, Lobo, is the tail, I can only see it from the one angle. Is it supposed to be pointy like a foxtail, or is it rounded like how I drew it? Goofy Goober, thank you for the follow. That's a good name. That's a top tier name. You gonna stay there, Panda? You gonna contaminate it with all those naughty blinks? Foxtail, alright. Ooh, a hellhound. I was getting Luna vibes. I appreciate that. I should draw Luna one of these days. Should be fun to draw. We don't have feet, we have paws. And these are gonna be floofy. Like $8? Okay, I mean, that's doable right now. I might give it a try. My bed ate my pencil. Bro, I think the universe just eats my stylus randomly. I'm so cool. I'm on 3 apps at the same time. It's true. So you're saying if I give you money, I get a drawing? Very I mean, yeah, that's the commission way, you know. They are open. Could be whatever you want, and it'll be an official finished doodle. But like I said, if y'all are curious at all my old art, I have my website you guys could take a look at. Trying to be all professional like. Are you guys proud of me? I'm a professional lady. I got a website and stuff. I always do animal feet, like really cartoony at first. I don't know why. It's not how they look, alright? Calm down. It's like a mix between cartoon animal toes and like Kingdom Hearts giant feet kind of vibe. That looks a little insane, but don't worry, we're gonna fix it, alright? Feet are hard even when they're little paws. Honestly, for me right now, I think feet are harder than hands. It's been my new weakness at the moment. I want to do an art trade, but I haven't in a long time. I wish I had the time to do fun stuff like art trades, man. I'll tell you, it'd be great. Any free doodle time I have, I spend it here doodling with you guys. Otherwise, I gotta work. Just stuff like that, it's no good. No good at all. And I didn't really have artsy friends when I was younger, so I never even, I didn't even know what art trades really were until like the last couple of years. I was always just like the one in the group that could draw, and nobody else. I don't know why. I never could befriend other doodlers, unfortunately. Okay, that'll, doesn't look the best, but that'll have to do, I think. All right, now we gotta do the leg floof. Fur is always a little tricky to sketch for me. Actually, make the pen a little bigger. Here we go, we got the leg floof. All right, we're getting there. We're making progress. I'm in the zone right now. All right. And then we need some stockings. Is that what these are called? Like the thigh high? I guess they'd just be like thigh high socks. I'm not even sure what a stocking is. What's the ones where it's like tights, where it's like they go all the way up, like under a dress, but they're kind of see-through? What are those called? Tights? Stockings? I don't know which one's which. I know leggings. That's it. Alright, we got that. She got some gloves. Right? Is that how the gloves look? Right? I think so. Right? And they also kind of go up to here. Okay, and then we got a collar. Alright, and what else do we need? Let me clean this up just a tad. Alright, so let's see. What else? What am I missing? A little some sort of something here. Janae, what's up, Janae? It's not Luna, but it is a hellhound. This is Lobo's girlfriend's character. We doing it a doodle today. How you been, Janae? Janae, you have a doodle request coming up. Can I see the full piece? Here you go. I was in the zone, so I wasn't keeping up with the chat. Here she is. There she is. Wow. I can't show the reference because it's not the most TikTok safe. It's not like ridiculously bad or anything. You know how TikTok is. We're getting there. We're almost done with all the details and stuff. All right, so I'm just gonna do like a really simple kind of fox symbol here. All right, let's see, what else? What else we need here? I know we got some tattoos, but I might do that when we do the color part. And we got some designs on her face. All right, so we got some piercings right here. And then we got can't see the rest of her ear, but I think that's it. Let's see. Got the hair done and everything. Okay, alright. You like it, Janae? I apologize for not posting anything on Doodles to Sean Live. I'll forgive you this time, Panda. You liking it so far, Lobo? There we go. So tired, I'm going to try to use me to keep me awake so I can work and stuff. There you go, Rocker. I'll scream every once in a while to keep you on your toes. You can probably make more money drawing feet than hands nowadays. I mean, you know, there's the whole, like, feet pictures thing, but I gotta be honest, I don't think it's as easy to do that, you know, unfortunately. Deebs, what's up, Deebs? Alright, let's see, what else here? Clean this up a little bit. My line's a little too crazy here. Just a little bit too messy. It'll make filling it in a nightmare. And then we're gonna do some color, baby. I'll do like the face patterns and all when I do the color too. It'll be a little bit cleaner. Alright, there we go. Alright. I think that's it. Let's do it, baby. You don't draw them as much as hands. So that's the problem, Silly Butter. For the longest time when I would just draw for myself, I would always crop the drawing like right there. So I would never draw feet like ever. Honestly, it wasn't until I started doing doodle requests. I mean, I did a lot for commissions too, but I really got a lot of practice with these doodle requests, drawing feet, because I'm doing like the whole drawing for you guys. So I've gotten a lot better, but it used to be, oh, I mean, it's still hard, but like back then, like, oh man, my feet, they were so brutal. Critters, what's up, Critters? How you doing today? On this fine Friday evening. We're finishing up this doodle. This doodle's for Lobo. Lobo's one of the OGs. Lobo is actually the first doodle request I ever did was for Lobo. Can you guys believe it? It was so long ago. The very first doodle request. Lobo's an OG, man. Alright, now we can do it. Let's do it. Alright, so basically a lot of black. Easy peasy. Actually, let me make that a little darker. We got some kind of red outlines for a lot of this. We'll do that too. Don't you worry. Alright, then we got, actually let me fix something real quick. There we go. Alright. And then, gonna do the red here. Make that a little lighter. Little rogue glare. There we go. I'm assuming there's white on the tail, so I'm going to do that. But Lobo, correct me if I'm wrong. That's just like the classic fox look, I think. Alright, now let's clean this up a little. Then we're gonna do the red. And then just a little bit of hatching, and then we did it, baby. We did it. Yeah, we're not gonna have time to do another doodle request, but I will start a doodle request. So we'll start one and see how far we can get before 8. We'll see. So get ready, doodlers. You might still be up today. We'll just have to finish it next time. Unless it's like an insanely simple doodle request. Then we should be able to finish that one. But I doubt it. And the paint bucket really did not like this drawing. I'll think sometimes the paint bucket thing just really doesn't feel like doing what it's supposed to do. Like sometimes the lines will be so closed except for like a pixel and it'll just be like, nope, it's open. And other times it just doesn't want to fill in anything. Like normally it's not quite this spotchy about it. I don't know why it's being difficult today. Sometimes it just do what it want, you know? See, like that. You telling me that little teeny tiny bit right there that was too much? You little freaking flip, dude. Oh yeah, the feet are black too. Alright, and now let me go ahead and do her snoot. Give her some eyes. What do her eyes look like? Oh, okay, the eyes are like black. Alright, cool. So I'm actually not going to do a whole lot of hatching on the eyes. That way it'll give it more of a glow effect. And for the makeup, we're going to do a little airbrush, baby. Airbrushing's always fun. If you guys want eyeshadow, I'd recommend using an airbrush brush. It gives you that fun smoky eye effect. Alright, then what's going on with the makeup here? Okay, we have kind of like a little whoozy what's it right here. Okay, we got some dots and such going on over here. Okay, we got a little swoopy doodle right here. Okay. And then we have kind of like a red line. Okay, alright. And let's see, what else do we need? What else? What else? Oh yeah, let me do the red outline. Y'all, I'm in the zone right now. Are you proud of me? I'm doodling so furiously right now. I'm gonna, at the very least, get started on the next doodle. So I'm doodling like nobody's business right now. Not messing around. What else? What else? These, we gotta fill these in. We almost did it, doodlers. Almost. Right there. And then, let's see, what else? Oh yeah, we need the toenails. And I think I'm just gonna do a little bit of hatching for her, because if I do too much, it'll be a little too messy. It's already messy enough. Jordan, what's up? After years in the void, we meet again. How have you been? I've been in the doodle zone. You guys are proud of me. Thank you. Is that Luna? It is not Luna, but it is a hellhound. Another hellhound queen. This is Lobo's OC that I'm doodling. So Crafty Critters, I think you're thinking of a more recent one they might have requested. This one, Lobo requested like months ago. Yeah, Lobo hasn't been in the streams recently, and they had a doodle request they did like months and months and months ago. I assume Lobo might have done a more recent request, but yeah. This one was from ancient times, and we're finally able to do it. We had a couple of OG doodlers come back to us today, so I got to see them again, see how they're doing. Okay, we got the tattoo, that's right. Okay. Oh no, this moon's a little complicated. Oh no. Oh no. That doesn't look very good. So it'd be kind of around her belly button, it looks like. Kind of like that, maybe? Okay. Tattoos are my arch nemesis. They're like their own little drawing all on their own. I'm gonna just simplify this just a little bit. To save myself some sanity here. Alright, we got a little moon. We gotta have the little belly button braid. There we go. Alright, and now I think it is time for some hatching, baby. The final step. The best step. Don't worry, I can make them leave. Wait, make who leave? What happened? What setup you working with? So the software I'm using is Clip Studio Paint. The hardware is a Gammon tablet. It's not like a cool iPad. I can't do touchscreen stuff. It's more like a monitor that's connected to my computer, and that's it, baby. If you would like to see the whole canvas, I am live in Purple app. Or on, let me just show you. I'm live on these things right now too, and that way you can see the whole canvas if you would like. But yeah, welcome. That's what I do. A Gammon tablet's basically like a affordable kind of tablet with the screen, basically. So it works for me. It's not like a name brand one or anything, but I've had it for like 6 years and it hasn't broke on me yet. It's a record for all my other tablets. I remember the first time I could buy a tablet with a screen. I couldn't believe it. I felt like I was so rich. For the longest time, the only real ones that were even remotely affordable were like the ones without a screen, you know what I mean? And then I saved up and finally I could buy this one. And it still works. All my other ones broke. Alright, hatching time. Let's do it. Let's do it, baby. Best time. Hatching time. I'm gonna do just a little bit of hatching. Love the details. I'll let my girlfriend know her fursona is being doodled. I hope she likes it. Why when we bite water, it goes through our teeth and crunching? It's a good question. What brush is this, pretty please? I need to know. So the brush I'm using is one of the presets. It's just a turn-up pen. It's like one of the real basic ones you can see, right? Oh, there's a light right there. Oh, God, I'm dropping the phone. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. What are you doing? I'm a mess. This one right here. It's just one of the presets it comes with. Nothing special. It's just a basic pen that I usually use to sketch. Shinju! How you been, Shinju? Okay, Shinju, if I forget it's you, just remind me, okay? Oh, thank you. I love cats. I love cats, too. You're in the right place. If you want, you can join my Discord and post pictures of your cats. I want to see them. Cherry the Drago, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Doodle Club. Alright, we're almost done, baby. Just a little hatching, and then we can at least get started on the next doodle. We shall see. Well, we can definitely get started, but we'll see how far I can get on it. I just learned I've been saying something wrong my whole life. Oh, I've had that happen to me. What is it? One thing I used to say wrong for like most of my life, I used to say drawling. So it would be spelled like D-R-A-L-W-A. Hello? Just confused myself. Drawling. Like a southern drawl. I used to, and I still, my brain still thinks it's that a lot of it. Like, you'll probably hear me say it every once in a while. I'll say drawling. But it's drawing, and I didn't know that for so long, and nobody corrected me. So I found out, I think I was an adult when I found out, and I was like, why didn't anybody tell me? Everybody did me so dirty. Nobody could tell me I wasn't drawing. It just sounds right. I don't know. Drawing. I'm gonna draw a picture. Apparently it's not right. And I think that ain't right. Been saying hashing instead of hatching. Hashing? Oh, I could see that. I could see myself doing that. Hashing, huh? That's fun. I'm gonna be hashing. I'm actually making all my friends from school into my characters, which are basically goddesses of... Ooh, that sounds like it'd be really fun to draw. I used to do that all the time when I was in school. Anytime I would make an OC, they would almost always be like me and my friends as characters. One I remember being very attached to was me and my friend as Inuyasha OCs. I used to love those characters. I think I was like a half lynx demon and she was like a half tiger demon. I know it's the most creative thing in the world, but I thought it was cool. One of these days I'm going to post some really old drawings in the Discord so you guys can laugh at me. But they're embarrassing. Oh, thank you for the rose. I love cats. Hold on, we gotta put you up here. We gotta give you your due respects. Wait, wrong layer. I love cats. We got a we got 2 roses. All right, there we go. Thank you. I love cats. What is it if not drawing? I just draw. So I used to think it was pronounced drawling with an L, like a southern drawl. I used to think that's how you say it, but and I think I was an adult when I found out that's not the case. But I really thought that was the case, and it still sounds right in my brain. It still sounds like it should be drawling. This is how R34 artists start. I'm not sure what R34 means. What's R34 mean? Squirrel Girl. It is a hellhound for Lobo. I was going to call you out on saying it wrong. Thank God I Googled it first. Oh, Lord, yeah. Listen, you might have, like, gaslit me. I'd be like, is it? Have I been wrong? Because I'd be saying stuff wrong all the time. Oh, it's a... Oh, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. You guys saved my biscuits there. Appreciate it. I'm an innocent little doodle lady. I don't know all the naughty things out there, you know? You guys saved my biscuits today? You guys were like, no! Stop! Shut up! Alright, there we go. We did it. What do you think, Lobo? You like it? You think your girlfriend will like it? Yes. I mean, listen. If I need to get a spritz, do what you gotta do, Athena. Beautiful Neko, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Doodle Club. Thank you, Silly Butter. Silly Butter over there on YT trying to save me too. I'm gonna make myself into an OC form. Do it! There we go, Cherry. Cherry, you in the Discord? Because if you're in there, you can post your doodles in there. And at the end of the stream, we have doodle time, which is where if you guys post in the right channel, I'll show the art at the end of the stream. After we get started on this next doodle, around like 8:45 around there, or 7:45 around there, we're gonna show doodle time. You can see what I'm talking about. Not gonna lie, your style will complement it nicely, though. Okay, sweet. God forbid a lady just wants to draw cute characters. Yeah. Alright, doodlers. I'm gonna go tinkle real quick. I'll be fast as lightning. I swear I'll be right back. Alright. Now for all you doodlers over there in purple lap. Ooh, that's me. Hi. Look, it's me. Hi. Alright. All you over there. You get a cool BRB screen. And doodlers over here, you get a... In TikTok land, you get a cool little BRB word bubble. If I can write BRB. Now, everybody take... I can't make that joke. Let's see if I want to say, like, you know... Yeah, I can't say that. I was going to say, like, put your money on if I remember to get rid of the BRB. It doesn't matter. All right, I'll be right back. Here I am. I have returned and I have tinkled. And I have brought a beverage. Alright, we're ready to see whose doodle turn it is. You heard Mochi? You did? Really? Did she come over here? Mochi, were you talking to the doodlers while I was gone? Did it sound close or did it sound kind of far away? Goofy Goober, that's you? Are you Goofy Goober? Wait, now I'm confused. Am I Goofy Goober? Wait, hold on. I can't see YT chat. Let me pull that back up. There we go. Got all the chats back up. Okay, first I must hydrate, and then we shall start the next doodle. Thank you. I love cats. Nox, thank you for the follow. Do not have Discord, but I can try convincing my mom when she's home. So, I mean, if you're young, you know, it's probably safer not to have one, I'll be honest. My Discord's very safe, but, you know, be safe out there, right? If your mom says no because you're young, you know, that's reasonable. I would like to find a way where you guys can submit artwork and stuff like that to me without having to be in a Discord. I might do that at some point. I haven't figured out a way to do that yet, but in theory, I would like to do that. That way, like, the young doodlers wouldn't have to join Discord type of thing, so. But we're not quite there. If you guys have any ideas, you can let me know. Was it on? Oh, you probably heard. I'm surprised you heard it. When I was walking out of the hallway, Ichi was there, my little nubs, and she meowed. You might have heard that. She has a very loud, powerful meow for such a tiny little baby. You like the BRB screen? Let me get rid of that. Let's get out of here. You could do doodles at Softy Doodles. I guess I wouldn't. Oh, like, okay, so I see what you're saying. Yeah. I mean, yeah, maybe that could work. Might do that. The sad thing is I like the community aspect of it where everybody can kind of see each other's stuff. But again, like, I'm thinking of the way to make it as safe as possible. So if at any point I can get away from doing that, that would, at least for young doodlers, you know what I mean? That's probably what I would do. But again, I'll look into ways to do that. That way the young doodlers can still be a part of it. You know what I mean? We'll see. Figure out something. We'll get there. I forgot the BRB thingy. So the Discord link should be in my TikTok profile if it's not there. If you go to my Purple app account, which is Softy Doodles 3391, there is a link that I know is for sure there. TikTok just likes to get rid of it on here for some reason. Doesn't let people see it. But in the About Me section, you'll see a link for it. Or if neither of those work, you can send me a DM on TikTok asking me for it, and I'll send it to you. That way, we'll get you in there. You can with TikTok now? What do you mean you can? How would you do that? "13. You are very young, Cherry. You just, whatever you decide to do, just be safe for me, all right? Again, I do my best to keep it very safe in there. But you know, be careful. Don't be joining anythings like that, okay? All right. Let's see. What was I gonna do? Next doodle. Let's see. All right. Let me open that. Let's see whose turn it is. All right. Everybody that's in here that has a doodle request, scream for me, okay? So I know you're in here. I know there's a couple doodlers who did a doodle request a long time ago. So I have an idea of who it's probably gonna be, but let's see. Google Form sheet. Is that something you can like share with other people? You can make an Excel sheet through a request form. Interesting. I don't know much about that kind of thing. I'm using an Excel sheet and slides for like the Doodle PowerPoint as well as like the list I use, but I don't know how the request thing works. She loves it, Lobo. There we go. That's the goal. All right, so let's see. All right, so I know Athena's in here. We did Lobo. Who else is an OG doodler that's in here right now? Let's see. Thank you, Alistair. Alistair posted the link to the Discord if you would like to join. Appreciate it. Alistair's always on clutch. All right, Janae's in here. I know you have one coming up soon too. Let's see. Oh, let me let you guys look at something while I'm searching instead of just looking at a white screen. All right, let's keep it moving. Not in here, not in here. Keep it scrolling. Keep it moving. All these doodlers I've doodled in the past. All right. Man, I wish I could play music. Ooh, I think I know. Wait. Let me check one more thing first. Yeah, I think I know who it is. I think I know. Get ready. Let me just double check real quick before I commit and say the wrong name. Okay, where were we? Here we go. Oh, where are you at? Where's the doodle request? Okay, so, yes, all right. I know who it is. Ready to see who it is? We are doing... That's your avatar, really? This is are you Lobo's lady? Is that you, Sammy? Is that really you? Sent you one way you could have people submit art without having to... Yeah, so I think maybe having like the Softy Doodle or doodles at softydoodles.com might be a good idea. I might have a way, if I can figure out how to do it, to have it on my website. That might be a good way of doing it. I know some artists have done it through Instagram, but I'm not really sure how that would work. But I'm gonna look into it more and see what options there are. You know what I mean? Slab, what was your name again? I'm so sorry. Remind me. All right, so next up is gonna... That's you, Sammy! Lobo's been telling us all about you. You like it? Look at how beautiful you are. Look at what a beautiful lady you are. I hope I did you justice with it. Elliot, thank you for the follow. Thank you, Athena. I'm glad you like it. Should I either be a sea beast / dragon or wingless dragon? Sea beast. Is that like a sea dragon? Is that kind of thing? So next up would be Janae. Janae's in here today, and now it is time. It is time for Janae. What's up, Cam? You made it. Sammy, join us. Join the Doodle Club. All right, so you posted a request a long time ago, Janae. So let me know if you changed your mind. But you posted 2 girlies. They both, let's see. There's a girly with bat wings and bat wings and bat wings and bat wings. Hello, am I okay? Like demon wings and horns and a demon tail, a very lovely lady. Or there's another lady that's got kind of dragon vibes. Do you remember what you posted? You're happy with either one of those? Okay, let's see. Which one should we do? I'm kind of leaning towards the dragon lady. Dragons are always a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie, Cherry, that one sounds pretty fun. I might go with that one. Thank you for the share, Cam. Phoenix, what's up, Phoenix? You made it. Adrena? Is that how you say it? Adrena? Alright, let's do it. Let's do Adrena. We'll get started on it today. So, we got... Nope. Try that again. Nay. Nope. I did it wrong again. Lord help me, y'all. Y'all, how do you put up with me? How do you deal with me? I don't understand it. Alright. Adrena. Alright, let's get started. We'll do as much as we can. I only have about 15 minutes, but we'll do what we can, baby. Did you want to pose kind of similar to her pose in there, or did you have a different idea for the pose? What did you have in mind for her? How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I'm happy to be doodling again, you know? I missed the last 2 streams, unfortunately. Life was just really getting in the way, man. But we're back. We're back doodling. We're going to be back again tomorrow with the gaming stream. And we're going to be back to our regular doodle scheduled programming, alright? No more missing days. Oh, thank you, Sammy. I appreciate it. You know, Lobo, I've been streaming for a little while now. Lobo is the first doodle request I ever did. Let me actually show you real quick. Just want to show it real quick because it was there. Here we go. There we go. So these are the first doodles I ever did, and the very first one was this one right here. That was for Lobo. It's flipped right now. I don't know why. There we go. Yeah, look at that. So long ago. Very first. He has the honor. All right. Let's see. I'll try to make the pose kind of similar to the reference. We need some more dynamic posing in here. I feel like I always do the eyes just a little too close together at first. I don't know why. I've been trying really hard to get better at that. Especially I noticed some of my older drawings that the eyes always look just a little too close together for my liking. Especially now that my style's a little more anime-ish. I noticed for whatever reason their eyes are always pretty far apart, relatively speaking. And it does look nice, you know what I mean? There's something to it. I'm trying to work on that a little bit. But it's hard, because my impulse is always to make them, like, right next to each other. Okay. I can't make the eyebrows look the same. That one keeps going lower for whatever reason. Alright, I'm just gonna make this one lower. Make them match. There we go. Remember, eyebrows are sisters, not twins. That's what the makeup people always say. You got better? That's what I'm talking about, Cam. Hold on, let me see. The drawing turned out great. Thank you, Janaya. I almost said Janaya. Thank you, Janaya. Have you ever done a live on one of those websites where you can draw on the same canvas? I haven't, but you guys were saying that might be fun to do for a stream, or maybe like a video or something. So I might look into doing that. Might be fun. I've definitely seen a lot of TikToks of people doing that. It's like the one where you like both try to draw the same drawing together. There's some talented people on there too. But isn't there like a thing where there's like a lot of bots on there and people are always drawing with bots? Which is kind of interesting. You know, they managed to make bots that can draw. That's kind of cool, I guess, you know? I love the sounds. You like it? Okay, that's good. Because I can't play music anymore, unfortunately. So, as long as you don't just hear me mouth breathing when I'm not talking, that's what I'm always worried about. Because I'm streaming on other platforms, I can't play music over there, so I can't play music over here, unfortunately. Sometimes I wonder if I had just been an ASMR streamer where I don't talk and you just hear the scritchy scratch. If I'd probably get a lot more art done that way because I yap too much. But I also think I would have exploded because I yap too much and I'd want to talk the whole time. Got some crazy flowy hair. Yeah, that don't look right. This face needs a little help. Remember, always flip your doodles. Always flip them. I'm telling you right now. Flip them doodles. Do it for me. When you're doodling, remember me. Imagine me whispering, flip your doodle. Alright? I promise you won't regret it. Change your doodle life. Guaranteed. This is bringing me back to my D&D commission days. It's got a very D&D vibe. Might work on that face a little bit more later, but it'll work for now. Actually, yeah, I'm not super loving the face, but I might redo it next time when we work on this some more. Something don't feel right, but I'm not sure what. I don't have time to fiddle with it too much. Yeah, some may right with that, but we'll fix it later. Doing lots of curvy girlies today. Y'all know I love my curvy girlies. Alright, so she's a little high, but she's also floating, so maybe that's not a bad thing. I'll leave it there for now. Heart, thank you for the follow. And Anime Edits, thank you for the follow. I love Anime Edits. It reminds me of Charlie from... I definitely feel getting the Charlie vibe. You're so right. I'm definitely seeing Charlie. Charlie's great, you know? I can relate to Charlie in some ways. She's a derp, and I can be a derp too. She's my girl, you know? Tell me you guys are ready for that new season, man. I think it's coming out this year, right? The season 2 of Has Been Hotel. Oh, I can't wait. Oh my god. I'm so excited. Don't watch it if you're young, but if you're an adult, watch it. It's really good. Why, Philma? Who's that? Remind me. Remind me. I have an inkling, but I don't want to be wrong. Is that Big Doodler? What do you draw on? You mean the, Dennis! That's who it is. How you doing, Dennis? What are you drawing? So, do you mean the tablet? The tablet I use is a Gammon tablet. It's not a cool iPad. It's more like a monitor you have to hook up to your computer. But it's a lot cheaper that way. And I just changed the screen protector, so I'm glad you guys like how it sounds, even though it's way too big for it and it doesn't fit. The listing lied to me. It was really hard to find because they don't even sell this tablet anymore. They sell like updated versions if you guys wanted one. This is just an older version. But yeah, it works pretty good. I've had it for like 7 years now and it hasn't broke on me yet, and that's a record. Especially for a tablet with a screen. But you do need a computer. I think the head might be too big, huh? I always make the head too big. Let me shrink it just a teeny teeny bit. Just a little. I think I've actually gotten a little better about not making their heads too big recently. Or maybe I'm just deluding myself, but I feel like I haven't had to shrink their heads as much recently. I don't think I did it for those. But before, every single drawing, I had to shrink the head. In October. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, boy. I hope they make the next season a little bit longer. The only critique I would give the first season is that it was too darn short. And they might have done that because they just didn't have the... Like, they only had 8 episodes they could do for whatever reason. Could be, like, licensing reasons or whatever. I don't know. But I really hope they make it longer because I'd be so excited. No, I meant, like, there's a website where you get a code and then it takes you to a canvas you can draw with your... Oh, really? Oh, that would actually be really fun, Janaya. Do you know what the website's called? Oh, would you guys like that? We can all doodle together? Oh, that would probably be a lot of fun, huh? I could doodle with my doodlers? Oh, Lord, it's like it was made for us. I don't know how we would do that, but that would be so much fun. I'm just gonna want to watch you guys doodle, though. We can do that thing I've been talking about doing where everybody puts their OC in the same drawing, but we can do it on there where we each draw our own OC in there. I'm not sure which OC I'd want to do, but I think that would be a lot of fun. You should check it out. I'll definitely check it out. I think that'd be really fun. Maybe on like a Friday stream or something we can do that. We can all doodle together. Sound like tails. I don't think I've ever gotten tails before. Okay. I love it. It's called Thank You. I'm glad you like it, Speedy. Normally I get Mabel from Gravity Falls. I've gotten that so many times. Which is a compliment. I love her voice, even though I don't personally hear it. But I'll take tails, you know? Hang on 1 second. I gotta plug in my phone. Alright, we're back. We did it. We're plugged in and ready to go. Why are most women insecure? I don't think I think most people are insecure. I think it's I think most people have their own insecurities. It shows differently in different people, you know. Everybody's insecure because everybody's nervous about what everybody thinks. You know, it's just part of being a human. We're all a little insecure deep down. Blaze Blueberries, thank you for the follow. I think we talked about it before. You guys would be into that? In the Doodle Show, it should be. I have 20 million OCs. There you go. Should I do Tired Eyes with one hypnotic? Yeah, you should. That sounds awesome. Thank you for the share, Elliot. I appreciate it. Alright, we can get a little bit more done before it's doodle time. Bet. Yeah, bet. The first time I heard that expression, I loved it so much. I would say it all the time, even when it wasn't appropriate. Bet. You want to doodle with me? Bet. Thank you for the share, Phoenix. Thank you. How do you say your name? Preg McPreg Pregson. I love the USA. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I'm sorry I butchered your name. I'm not so good at reading. I'm doing Janae's OC right now. What was her name again? Adrena. We're doing Adrena today. I'm doing my best to do her justice. We'll see how it turns out. Oh, I think it might actually not let you. Are you posting the links in there, Janaya? Because I think that it won't let you on YT, unfortunately. So, wait. If you post something on there, it won't tell you if it doesn't send it to me, like how TikTok does? That sucks. Is that what happened, Janaya? Let me know so I can assess. Because I really hate that TikTok does that, where it just won't send a message, but it won't tell you or me that that happened, so it just comes off like I'm just ignoring you. It's very frustrating. And I would be really upset if YT does that as well. You doodle with me, Elliot? That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Dennis. Thank you for the share. All right, we got some pants. We're getting a good bit done for her, actually. Getting more done than I thought. We got about 5 more minutes before doodle time. Get ready. Best time is doodle time. Okay, pray for me with these shoes. I don't know how these shoes are gonna turn out. They're kind of like armored boots, kind of thing. Elliot, Heart Poofs. V, thank you for the follow. Sorry, I lost my voice. Goodness. Sammy, thank you for the share. I appreciate it. You guys are being so generous right now. It'll turn out great. Thank you, Willow. I hope so. All right. Hold on. We gotta give Elliot their due respect. All right, Elliot. Let's get you up here. All right. We got Elliot. We got some heart poofs. Times, was it 5? Here we go. Thank you, Elliot. I appreciate it. Because you're awesome in fire. You're awesome in fire, Sammy. My girlfriend said she got in the live stream. Yeah, she's been here hanging out with us, dude. She's already a doodler. Can you just call me, you can just call me Hyde or Hyde fan. Okay. I see. All right, perfect. How you doing, Hyde? Whoa, sorry. I hope that wasn't loud. I bought the mic for my poor doodlers over there on Purple Land. Let's see. What do you mean? What did I say before the website? Oh, okay. Well, you said no, ignore the second one. It's the first website. So I thought maybe you sent the website links or something, but if not, don't mind me. I just confused myself. But I can see you said the website is Whiteboard Fox. Okay, Whiteboard Fox. Yeah, I'll look into that. See if that's something we could do. I think that'd be a lot of fun to doodle with my doodlers. I'd have to think of something good to doodle. I don't know what I'd doodle with y'all. Y'all got your fun OCs and all, but what would I doodle? I don't know. I did that OC challenge. I posted a TikTok today right before I streamed. You guys can tell me if you like that OC or not. I don't know. I don't know what I'd do. Alright, we got a lot more done on this doodle than I thought we would, I will say. I don't know why this one was so fast and this one took like 3 hours. I don't know what's going on, but we're doing it, baby. Look at her. Look at her go. She's floating. Yabba Dabba D. Thank you for the follow. Maybe that on Mochi idea, recall that one? That one Mochi idea. To draw in the doodle game thingy? I want to doodle, but my sketchbook is in my backpack. Oh, Lord. I remember when I doodled on sketchbooks. I don't do traditional doodles anymore, but I would still get really excited if someone gave me a sketchbook. It's just in my soul now. It's ingrained in me. Oh, Elliot, you're Sammy's friend? Look at this. We're getting a whole congregation over here. All of Lobo's people are coming over. Alright, doodlers, I think that's gonna do it for doodles today. Which means it's doodle time. We're about to see all of your guys' doodles. We got a couple doodles because I wasn't here the past 2 days, so we gotta show all those doodles from previous times as well. What's your favorite color? My favorite color is salmon pink. I'll show you. If I can get the right color. This is my favorite color. Actually, that looks a little more orange than it does on the stream or in real life, but that's good too. That's my favorite color. Yeah. Very basic. I like pink. Oh, thank you, Elliot. I appreciate it. Gianluca. Did I say that right? I probably said that wrong. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Doodle Club. Rojo. That's a good color. Any form of blue. Classic. Can't go wrong. Mabel from Gravity Falls. See, I told you guys. I get that all the time. I definitely take it as a compliment because I love that voice actress. She's a great voice. I don't hear it myself personally, but I have had at least 35 people tell me that, so you guys must be right. But thank you. I love that voice actor. Teal's a good color. 10 out of 10 color. Black, dude. Black goes with everything, always. Is black the one where it's the lack of color, or is it the one where it's all the colors? I think white might be the one that's all the colors. I'm not sure. Need to find a way to make you a song. Are you a music doodler? Ooh, you should post some of that music in there too. All right, my doodlers, you ready for some doodle times? The best time doodle time. Let me get it pulled up here. So for my new doodlers, what this is, it is when at the end of the stream, all the artwork you guys posted in the right channel in the Discord, we show it on here. Because it's not just my doodles, it's everybody's doodles. All right, so let me get that pulled up. I do recommend going to Purple App if you want a fuller view, because it gets a little bit cut off watching it here on TikTok. But if not, you'll still be able to see them, so get ready to enjoy. All right, we pulling this up, and then it's flipping doodle time. Spiral is pumped, dude. All right, so we got that. Oh, I always forget to do the thingy real quick. Where's the chat? Where's the chat? Give me that doodle chat. Where you at? There we go. All right, put this over here. Perfect. Put this over here. Even more perfect. And then pull this up. There we go. Now it should be this one. Yes, but that is not looking right. Hold on, I'm turning it on in purple app and red app. For whatever reason, it resized itself. So scooch that. There we go. That'll do. All right, and for my TikTok doodlers, there you go. We're gonna see it this way, baby. You're gonna watch it with me. All right. Thank you, Phoenix. Thank you for posting the Discord link. There it is. Phoenix posted it. If you would like to join, get in there and post them doodles, baby. Show off your doodles. If you post it today, next time we do doodle time, we'll see your doodles as well. All right, let's do it. We ready? Let's see what we got today. And boom, and boom. All right, wait. No, why'd you take the chats away? No. No. Why'd you take the chats away? All right, sorry, hold on. I don't know why my computer, no, it's Gino. All right. Why did you go away? Okay, I'm gonna put you over here. There we go, all right. I don't know why the computer does that, but it's unbelievably frustrating. All right, back to doodle time. We're doing our best out here. All right, I don't think anybody's talking over there anyway, but that's okay, we got it. Boom and boom, all right. You guys got a sneak peek. Don't tell anybody. So first up, we got Manic. I don't think Manic's in here, but I think this is yeah, this is a Meet the Artist. Have you guys ever done one of these? I should do one of these, but I never have. They look like a lot of fun. Look at that. Manic, I see you with your hatching. You guys know I'm a sucker for hatching. That looks like a fun character to draw. Demon characters, dude, I've been drawing so many demon characters lately. Something about them are just so fun. Sam's ready. I see you over there, Sam. Thank you, Manic. Thank you for sharing. You joined, Sammy? There you go. You're in the right place. Let's see who we got next. We got Master. I don't think Master's in here either, but look at that. Scooch this so you can see it a little bit. There we go. The monitor is not really doing it justice. And if you guys want a closer look at any of these, like I said, they are posted in the channel's called Doodles to Show on Live Stream. It's the one with the really long name. So like some of these have like descriptions and stuff. If you want to kind of go back and see more details, be sure to go in there and take a little peek. Yeah, that looks awesome with the colored line art. See, stuff like that I never think to do, but it's such a good idea. Whoa, dude, look at that. Goodness gracious. Master, that's awesome. Kaboom! How you been, Kaboom? Look at those, you guys. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, no. Oh, no. We got scary and then we had adorable. Goodness. Thank you, Master. Thank you for sharing. I'm trying to just draw many bangers, then drop them at once one day. There you go, Kaboom, whatever works. Luna! I don't think Luna's in here right now, but that's adorable. Look at that. Oh. Luna, oh, Lord. Oh, that's so cute. Look at the baby. Moonstar, Moonfire. Oh. They're really good at drawing cats. Cats are always, like, I draw Mochi. Oh, no, stop it. That's so cute. It's like a little honeycomb. Oh, that's adorable. I wish they were here to tell us about them. It's so cute. Oh, what's her name? What's her name? The butterfly lady. I love her, but I'm terrible with anime names. What's her name? That looks perfect, though. That looks amazing. Luna's pick. You're golden right. This is a fun OC. I think it's an OC. Their shirt speaks the truth, that's for sure. Mousy, is this from that one? Is this from that one show you guys been telling me about? That looks adorable. Luna, thank you for sharing. Your doodles are always so adorable. When are you gonna go live again? I might have a new sprite to put in your doodle showcase. So I will go live tomorrow, but tomorrow we're gonna be playing a game. So we won't do doodle time. The next doodle time will be on Tuesday. Tomorrow we're gonna be playing Resident Evil, baby. Lostbot! Thank you for sharing, Lostbot. Those are some really cute characters. I love that one. That one's super cute. You shared it, Elliot? There we go. Boop! We got one from Boop today. Ooh, you guys know I love a whip. That looks adorable, but they seem upset at the same time. It could be adorable or it could be distressing. We'll have to see. Thank you, Boop. How dare. It's gotta be done, dude. We gotta take a break from the doodles. Once a week we do some gaming time. But the rest of the time we doodle. Sam's got some classic paintings for us, y'all. Sam's gonna be a professional painter one of these days, I'm telling ya. Oh, I saw this, Sam. It's so, look, that's Mochi. If you're on Purple App, you could see it's the Mochi right there. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love it so much. I would hang that up on my wall so fast. You have no idea. Thank you, Sam. Oh, it's so cute. Hi, Nina. Was that a painting of your mummy? An actual painting emoji. I'm so happy. Thank you, Sam. And then we got Cam. By the way, all the Mochi drawings you guys do, I save them on my computer forever. And if I'm having a bad day, I just take a little peruse. Look at this. By the way, Cam, I love how they do the hatching. Because it's not like if I was going to do the shirt, I would just do solid. But they do it to make it look dark. But then they also kind of show the creases in the shirt, which is tricky to do. Alistair! So this is the doodle I did for Alistair the other day, and they cleaned it up and colored it. It looks gorgeous. I love seeing I love seeing it when you guys color them. It kind of brings them to life a little bit. Thank you, Alistair. I don't find it tricky. Cam, that's just because you're freaking good at it, alright? I'm bad at it, so it's tricky. Famian! This is another part of Doodletown, right? You guys, we're gonna get a whole map of Doodletown soon. Thank you, Famian. I'd live there. Scribble. What's that say? Scribble. I can't read it because of the thing. Thank you, Famian. All right, and that's it. We did it. But again, no human. Oh, no. I'll sneak in. Don't you worry, Famian. I'll get in there. All right, my doodlers. Yeah, see, this was the Mochi that Sam drew. Little Mochi. As Jake once said, dude, being bad at something is a first step to being good at it. I mean, you know, that's a good way of looking at it. All right, doodlers, thank you. Oh, shit, you gonna join us? There we go, Cherry. Post them doodles, all right? All right, you guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Thank you, new doodlers. We'll see you next time, okay? Y'all have a good one. See you later. Goodbye. Alright, and my Purple App doodler, well, I could say it now, Twitch and YouTube doodlers. We'll see you next time, alright? Thanks for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow if you want to join me for the gaming content. It's really slow on gaming days, so join me. Give me some company. Alright, see you later, bye!